Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. It's over, guys. TikTok was gone for 16 hours at the time of this recording, but guess what? It is back, and I'd swipe right to that. The boys I'd swipe right to that are back with another episode of the podcast, and we are going to be talking about social media. So I'm Ian.
I'm Grant.
And I'm Noel.
All right, and we're gonna get into it. So we tasked each other with the assignment of having a company name strength overview. If you're podcast only, you can't see the link that just popped up. But if you are watching on the YouTube, we we have it. We have a little PowerPoint presentation. Like I said, the title says "Company Meme Strength Overview," and then underneath it says "Subtitle goes here," which is beautiful. But we're basically rating or swiping left or right about a company's social media presence in terms of posting memes or trying to relate to the younger generation type of thing. And I'm gonna take it, give it over to Grant because I believe he has the first set of slides.
Thank you, Ian. First, we got to start off on what America runs on. Dunkin', baby. Now, Dunkin', in my opinion, has a very interesting social media presence. I think they know who their target audience is. I think their target audience is a lot of moms, female audience, I think, who's going to the drive-thru, who really likes these types of play on words, types of memes that might be relatable just to general sort of vibes, laziness. I don't want to cook. I wanna freaking eat some munchkins. I don't know how to cook, but I can bring munchkins to the function. I don't know. I feel like this is something I would kind of see on Facebook, but on Instagram they're kind of bringing it over as well too, and I respect them for kind of doubling down on this. We see another one as well. This is something like I would totally see on Facebook. I feel like. Let me guess. A peppermint mocha and 9 glazed munchkins. For the podcast listeners at home, it's a Dunkin' Donuts employee out the window, and there's a couple reindeer holding up a donut. I don't think how that makes sense though, because technically he would have had to give them the donut first. So I don't know if that one got a donut from somewhere else. The cartoon is screwed up. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you're so right. Because why would he already have the donut if he's asking them what their order is going to be?
He stole it. I guess he stole it. He had to have stole it.
Yeah, that's got to be Dasher then.
Where's Rudolph? I like how they got the red one. It must mean they're trying to put that on Rudolph's nose. Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay.
And also, why would reindeer only have like one munchkin each? Like 9 glazed munchkins. Like this one obviously means that they're gonna have Rudolph, the 8 plus 1. But who's eating just one munchkin?
Well, I heard that Mr. Claus doesn't really like to feed his reindeer just so they're in peak reindeer shape for the Christmas season.
Fair. Yeah. Fair. But overall, it's a Facebook meme on Instagram.
Yeah.
So a little bit of points off for my last one for Dunkin' real quick. I just don't like this caption in general. I don't like this.
This is a dangerous caption to read for white men.
Yeah. Noel, can you read this out loud,
I feel
please?
dangerous just looking at it myself. Tag a cotton-headed ninny muggins. Who needs a holiday drink today? You can do whatever you want with those words to make it very, very bad. But we won't be doing that today.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, who's this for?
I expected so much more from Dunkin' just because they have the collaborations with Sabrina Carpenter. All
These
that
are
kind of stuff.
definitely some boomer memes.
These are bad.
Yeah. And again, like I could have gone that route and chosen the ones from Sabrina Carpenter, but
Yeah.
you know that it's not the Duncan social media team who's like putting together the the Sabrina Carpenter ad. This is the general social media manager putting together these types of ads.
Right.
So for that, I got to give it 3 out of 10 for Duncan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and just based off of this small sample, I'll do 3 out of 10, and also swipe left.
True.
But like, yeah, you brought up the Sabrina Carpenter, like the advertisement that she came out with, where shake that ESS. That was pretty funny. But that's definitely on her end, most likely, and not Duncan's. So, I don't believe I'll be tagging a cotton-headed ninny muggins anytime soon.
I don't even know what that means still. So I'm gonna have to give Duncan a 2 out of 10. Swiping
Oh,
left.
dang.
But did you get these all from Facebook, Grant?
No, these are all on Instagram,
This is crazy.
right? But I'm
Ugh.
saying it's Facebook quality, but on Instagram. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no, you can't be having that. Mm-mm.
But
That was really bad. Okay.
I think the next one might be a little bit better. We got Kraft mac and cheese. For this one, I think they know how to be a little bit more humorous and appeal maybe more to the Gen Z with
Yeah.
the mini heart attack when you can't find these in your pocket, a wallet, your keys, a cell phone with the call from Glorp, and a bowl of mac and cheese. Those are the things that everybody can relate to.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man.
This one's pretty
This
funny.
reminds me of when I had to go get milk because I had no milk in the house, and I wanted to make some mac and cheese myself, man. And guess who had milk for me? My
Glorp?
boy
Glorp?
Alex Velez,
Oh,
also known as Glorp, though. I used to call
okay.
him that.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that's a good one, though. I like this.
Right? I thought
Yeah,
you were
this-
gonna say you
Yeah.
left home and you couldn't find your milk in your pocket. I thought that was gonna
I
be
thought you were going there too.
No, 100%. I guess that would have been better.
But
Yeah,
looking
Kraft
at
mac and cheese already starting off pretty strong.
right. This one though, I think they're trying a little too hard. I'll be honest. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you got a text message in the group chat between the other brands of Kraft mac and cheese. You got the regular everything bagel, and then jalapeno, and then ranch, and then the original. And jalapeno is saying shockingly left no crumbs. Ranch said 8, period. And so I think the point of this one was to announce that their everything bagel one was discontinuing. Maybe I should have
Yeah.
looked at the caption in hindsight.
I
But
guess it's probably they were selling a lot of them, that people couldn't even grab them.
That's
I don't even-
interesting. I like the concept of this, but this is very much appealing to Gen Z with the no crumbs, 8 period, and rest in peace king reference.
this one they're trying a little too hard. The last one, let's see if they could bring it back. These two I really liked just because of timeliness. This one I'm giving them more points for. You have the Deadpool and Wolverine movie announcement where they did the claws, and then when they had the what's it called, the CrowdStrike outage earlier in 2024.
Wow.
They had the blue screen of death, feeling blue. Hopefully, if you got Mac today, that one, all right. That one, props to the social media manager for. So because of this, I'm gonna swipe right to that.
They already
No, I
had
can't.
better presentation as well.
Agreed all around. Kraft is doing good.
To go back really quick, the Kraft Everything Bagel Mac and Cheese is currently gone as it was a limited edition flavor. So it was introduced, and then I guess this meme that we pulled back up is when they discontinued it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I never tried it. Anyone else?
Nope.
I didn't even know they had jalapeno and ranch, to be honest.
I
Yeah,
haven't
these are
tried
some
any
crazy
of these.
flavors.
I
I've tried
feel like
oh,
sorry.
this really crazy Cheetos one before, but I don't even know if that was made by Kraft. To be honest.
Huh. Wait, you're talking about a Cheetos like mac and cheese?
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Whoa. How is that?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, my booty hole wasn't happy. That's all I can
Your
say.
your booty hole wasn't happy?
Nope.
Oh.
The next couple of hours, but it did taste good because it was like the hot Cheetos flavor, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. What food do you think would make your booty hole happy?
Something with a lot of fiber.
Wait, so your booty hole, you're basically saying that your booty hole doesn't have, like, it resents its own job of pooping?
It resisted.
Resents it. So that means
Oh,
you're saying that like your booty hole. I love the amount of times I'm saying booty hole here.
yours doesn't.
Well, I'm just saying, like, when you say fiber, that means like you're not pooping as much. So you're saying that is your booty hole itself like a lazy worker type of thing?
Hmm. Hmm. Feel like that's more of my guts, my problem. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, I wonder, like, if it was a sentient being, like, would it would like its function, like, Sausage Party the movie, like, would these foods find out that their whole function is to be eaten and they get fucking scared shitless? So when your booty hole becomes like that. uh so when your booty hole realizes that its sole function is to just shit, do you think for the first couple of years when you're a baby they're like, yeah, this is okay, but then when you're like an older man, they're like, what the fuck is my life?
What type of life am I living?
Yeah.
It goes through an existential crisis.
Yeah.
I
Talk
don't see why
about
it wouldn't.
crappy job.
Yes.
Sorry to
Oh,
crap on
so-
your grain Kraft mac and cheese, but this conversation has definitely went left field.
Ah,
Dang.
what about
Okay,
you,
yeah.
Ian?
I'm gonna go right on Kraft mac and cheese. This like, I enjoyed the, like, especially this slide with the Wolverine claws and the feeling blue. They were timely, especially for last year with the movie and then the outage.
True.
Yeah.
I would
Think
also
of-
swipe right because they're also doing very good if they're promotional, like doing that like at the right time. Because you said they dropped the error message thing when CrowdStrike went down.
Mhm.
That's crazy. And then of course, obviously, the Wolverine movie with the one on the right. Yeah, man, they're doing a great job.
Swipe right
This
there.
is the stuff I wanted to see. You know what I mean? This is
Yes.
why This is why we picked this.
Yeah, this topic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna do TikTok, but they got banned. Just
Aw.
kidding.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
It didn't even go 24 hours.
I know. I'm gonna try to whip this episode out as soon as possible. Just for you, one viewer, probably Gwen. But yeah, I feel like it's very timely to have social media and memes at this point.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
We gotta start bull posting. I got a Twitter
Yeah.
now, so no worries, man. These viewers gonna go up.
Hey, there we go.
And I'm looking at you, future viewer, right now. You best click that like button and you best give us a follow.
And if you
Right.
don't, then we're gonna roast you like how Wendy's does on Twitter.
Oh,
Oh
these
my
are some of my
gosh.
favorites. These are some of my favorites.
Dude,
Now-
Wendy's is such a good choice.
It's a good one for Twitter. On Instagram, I don't know. Because you got this one here. When mom doesn't stop for a Wendy's Krabby Patty collab burger. And let's just take a second here to address the elephant in the room. The SpongeBob meal was not as all cracked up as it was supposed to be. They didn't do anything with the packaging. There was no toys. There was like you had a freaking smoothie. Half of the locations didn't have the smoothie. I tried.
That
No.
sucks.
Wait, you never got to try the smoothie?
I never
or
got to
the
try the
frosty?
pineapple under the sea smoothie or whatever it was. Didn't get the chance.
It was okay. But they only on day one, at least in my experience, they only gave out stickers on day one, which they should have had more stickers or packaging, like you said, like because most of the people were like, "What is this collaboration anyway?"
At least McDonald's like customizes their like Happy Meal box around whatever the promotion might be. Wendy's, I'm like rough start on this meme,
Yeah,
but we can't judge it alone in a silo.
yeah.
We got this one,
They
which
be
is
going hard
supposed
on
to
McDonald's. That's the best part.
true. They do better on TikTok.
Hmm.
But this one is supposed to be a collaboration between them and WhatsApp. I don't know about y'all, but do y'all use WhatsApp for like
No,
food?
no.
Nope.
I don't even
No.
use WhatsApp.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
The group chat before having a frosty and the group chat after having a frosty, like, yeah,
I'm glad you explained this one because when I saw this slide, when you put it in, I was confused with what it meant.
right. Like, why are they trying to push WhatsApp? Are they? Because I know with WhatsApp you can ask like companies like, okay, what are your hours? Like, are you hiring? Like, it's a way for I think customers to interact more directly.
Yeah.
But I think like why aren't they just promoting the Wendy's app where you can like order ahead? Like that's what I feel like would make more sense. But for the sake of time, I'm gonna continue real quick. Lastly, we have some Gen Z ones real quick. Yeah, I did my taxes, ate some Wendy's,
Bruh.
and then started stealing a fry. Will happen again. So some more relatable ones to kind of round it out. I don't know. I feel like
Right.
Wendy's is a mixed bag, no pun intended, when it comes to their memes. Twitter, I think, is where it's a lot better. So is TikTok, but I think I got to swipe left just because of some of the questionable posts, in my opinion.
Nope, definitely agreed on that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of disappointed, just simply as that. Seeing that their Twitter performance is so good, like, this is what they could come up with? Straight from Instagram, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. The surprise, very, very surprised that that's all they could come up with.
Yeah. I mean, forever they've been known as shit posters and all that kind of stuff. They'll make
True.
fun of other restaurants and type of things, but this is pretty bad. I don't know.
I feel like this is them trying a little too hard to be relatable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll swipe
definitely.
left for the sample.
I'm also
But-
going to swipe left.
I will now get off my high horse with Wendy's, and I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Ian James Caswell.
All right. So we're gonna start off with Universal Orlando Resort. Their Instagram. So I chose 3 companies as well. I kind of went for Twitter or X for Universal, this first one, just because they had more of a presence on there, and I wanted to explore their engagement there instead of Instagram, just because it seems like they try more on there. So this is why I chose that, because I know Grant, I believe, did all Instagram for his. But yeah, 2 of mine are Instagram. One of them is X. So we'll start with Universal. Universal Wrapped is the picture that we're looking at, and it says you spent 2,462 minutes watching the globe spin. Please just go in the park. That's pretty funny. Like everyone's doing it, type of thing. I believe they posted this when Spotify Wrapped came out. That's always timely. So yeah, it's a little bit of a teaser of what's to come with their sense of humor If we go to the next slide. And then I combined a bunch of posts here from their Twitter account, where it seems like they rely heavily on different areas of the park to make their content, which makes sense. You have this entire space, use it. So there's a picture of a sad Dr. Seuss bird or whatever. It says how you feel when you're not at Universal. There's a swamp for sale, serious inquiries only. That is also timely because that's, I think, around the time when, actually, no, this is after the fact, but they did move the Shrek attraction at the park. So that could also be a little bit of a hint there. And then the other one's at their hotel, Cabana Bay. So how foodies look when they take a picture before diving in. These are for theme park nuts, maybe. I don't know. These don't do a lot for me. Like I'm not gonna see these pictures and be like, oh, I need to be at a theme park. Oh, take me back type of thing. But I think there's definitely an audience for it. How do you guys feel?
I'd say props for creativity, I think, with it, because I wouldn't have honestly thought to do any of these. So I just put in your mind in the social media manager to take a look at the Sneetch and be like, that's the face of somebody that isn't at Universal. I mean, like that takes a little bit of ingenuity, I guess. Same thing with the last one as well too, where the guy taking a photo of it. I wouldn't have thought to do that. So it makes sense that they're doing Twitter because that's where they tend to post a lot of their park updates. Like if the park is closed because of rain and stuff like that, that they'd go more in on Twitter or X. But I like the vision so far. Noah?
No, 100%. It's crazy that they even got the marketing guy here stumped. But I would say they are doing very well. I like how they're incorporating the park and all the pictures. Double, what's the word here? They're coming at it from both angles, you know what I mean? They're out here making memes so they can attract customers, and they're showing off their beautiful park at the same time. They know what they're doing. But yeah, no, agreed. I think they're doing well. I mean, like, just in general, they're funny. They got me laughing and giggling. So, what fool I gonna play?
Yeah. I think it was one more slide for Universal.
I like this one. I really like this one, man.
So I think I it's basically another park photo, but I kept it separate just because now they're showcasing a little bit more of their product in terms of like food and whatever. So it says remember to never skip leg day, and it's a turkey leg. I don't know. Like I mean, and like I'm gonna swipe right, not just because I chose it or anything, but I think it got me thinking about how they do have a team of people that are doing this stuff. Or it'd be crazy if it was just one guy or one girl or whatever. But yeah.
You mean making the memes or making the turkey leg?
Maybe the captions is what I'm saying. Like I wonder if there's like some guy in like a smoke-filled room at Universal, and they're like, we just took this picture today of this turkey leg. What do you want to caption it? He's like, he takes a puff. Remember to never skip leg day. And they're like, you did it again, buddy. You did it again. His name is Buster. Yeah.
I get what you're saying now. 100%. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So
that's the question, right? Because the reason I really like this idea, right, is that the thing I have in my head always, right, with these companies is that it's just like this random Gen Z intern freaking pumping out memes at lightning speed, right? But who knows? It could be a whole team. I have no clue at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I do have some insight. I do know that it is a team, at least, of marketing people. I don't know if all of them work on social. A lot of them tend to work just like in digital media and stuff like that, advertisement. But they do have a dedicated marketing team, at least. If I was to guess, I would say maybe there's a few other people on the social media team. But to your point, Noel, it could be a social media manager, and it could be like an intern helping come up with these captions, probably
To keep it
named
relatable.
Buster as well.
No, 100%. Okay.
Almost swipe
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So
I'm also
then,
right.
sweet. I forget. Okay. Yes. So Major League Baseball is the next one. These are from their Instagram. And I was telling Grant pre-show that I have a love-hate relationship with MLB's like social media. Like when they're posting updates on players, teams, all that kind of stuff, it's great. But then when they try to get into the meme game, it's definitely a hit or miss. So this one is at the peak of the Grimettes. So like with Grimace, they have him holding a Mets cookie bucket. Um, so they're still kind of feeding into Grimace as their unofficial mascot and all that kind of stuff. It seems like Grant has something to say.
A swing and a miss.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Yeah. But no, you're good. Like, so yeah, like a little bit of backstory for this. Like I said, they have Grimace as their unofficial mascot because of the whole promotion that they did last year. And then um, he after he kept showing up at the games, they started being a really good team because they were really bad before. So yeah, and they're showcasing their items, at least at this one park. But yeah, maybe a lackluster start. But if we go to the next one. I didn't know this as a phrase until my fiance Rahana had to explain it to me today. So, holding space for the lyrics is apparently a wicked musical thing. To where, do you guys know the end of the song where it's? I don't want to sing right now, but it's. Grant, do you want to do it?
I know defying gravity. Like I know that. Am I on the right
Yeah.
track?
Yeah, exactly. There's like this one peak of the song where she's like, I don't want to do it. Oh my god. So yeah, so holding space for the lyrics and like that's apparently you see I'm 25 and I didn't understand this Gen Z thing. So they were trying to appease the younger crowd with this meme. And for context, it's somebody holding up a broom and they're holding space for the lyrics. I guess I don't know the correlation here.
Maybe it's because his mouth is open. It sounds like he's gonna be singing that whole part you just did. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, you're probably right. Yeah.
Just a maybe. Just a maybe.
No, that makes sense. So
But
yeah,
I get you. Man. A lot of memes these days kind of fall on me too. I'm not as connected as I used
yeah.
to. Mm-hmm.
And then the last one for MLB is they're just incorporating like classic memes. So this is Morty looking up. He looks like he's worried, and it was during the World Series when Game 1 of the Yankees Dodgers started tomorrow. So it's like Morty like nervous and can't sleep at night. So that I included this one just because it's like them recycling memes for their own use type of thing, which of course so many different companies do. And I wanted an example of that in there. Um, in the same post, they have one where they swiped out the Yankee hat with a Dodger hat. So, multi-use type of thing. But yeah, like I said, kind of love-hate relationship. I'm not going for MLB for the memes though. I'm going for like actual news and content. So
Hell yeah, we know, man.
When you say multi-use, do you mean that they have it to where if you're like a fan of the Dodgers, like or a fan of the Yankees, I guess, you would share the one where Morty is like sad because he's a Dodgers. Interesting.
yeah,
That they would do it
Depending on
multi-faceted.
whoever loses, right?
exactly. So they would do that kind of a lot throughout the season, where they would switch out the caps and whatnot just to appease whatever fan base, which that makes sense.
Fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
That's
then
nice. I like that they're able to recycle it. That's very cool.
yeah, actually, this was the last one for MLB. So in general, I'm gonna swipe left just because of I don't know, like I didn't understand the memes with some of them.
Could have been stronger.
Yeah, they could have been stronger, especially when you have like a company like that. To where if you're trying to appease a younger fan base, you should have strong marketing. Just because everyone always says that MLB or it's like baseball in general is old, it's boring type of thing. So you want your
Save that.
social media to not reflect that.
I hear you, man.
That's fair
I'd-
because if we, oh sorry, Noel.
I'd say that they did an okay job. Like you said, I
Yeah.
didn't get the Wicked one. I really like the Rick and Morty one because that's at least relevant, right?
Yeah.
And very easily reusable, like you said. Um, but overall, like you said, they could have done better. Um, hmm, hmm. These were all from Instagram, or did you have any more that you could have picked from? Or
These are from Instagram. Majority of their stuff is like I said, like news and different trades and all that kind of stuff. So when I was trying to find I was trying to find like a specific meme that they posted maybe 1 or 2 years ago that just a quick story here. Like a lot of the comments were like none of us are 15 years old. We don't understand this. And they were getting kind of grilled for posting it, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But people at least when I looked at comments, I don't look at comments that often on posts just because it's a storm of bullying and all that kind of stuff. But
it's a cesspool.
it's a cesspool. But yeah, I just remember them getting slammed for that. And the only reason I looked at the comments because also I didn't understand it. And it seemed like the majority of people didn't either.
So that's crazy. Like they went too young.
They went too young, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think the caption maybe it was pee pee poo poo, and everyone's like, "What?" No, I'm just kidding.
Skippity toilet.
Yeah, right. But
Okay.
yeah, and then my final company is Duolingo. They are crazy in the social media game. Most people probably already know this. But yeah, Duolingo, as you can see, they got a really big connection with people trying to learn Korean because of Squid Game. So they have
Game.
their
Great game.
Squid Game. So this is a quick one right here. You see the mascot. If we go to the next one, this is more so what I wanted to talk about. And Grant, if you get too horny, look away.
Bro, I can't even blame him.
Yeah. So honestly, I didn't know about this until today, to where they have an entire cast of characters. Lily being one of the main ones, but these are all people that help you learn a different language. And it's spiraled into them having Lily merch. So we see a Lily plushie. And then also they host Emo Girl from Duolingo Lookalike Contest. November 20th at 3 p.m. My house. What does that even mean? The address is just my house.
You better know where her house is, dude.
Yeah. So
Very exclusive.
how do we feel about Lily? I'll go to Noel because you use Duolingo, right?
Yeah, I'm on my 102-day streak. Woo!
Nice.
But freaking, I'm 100% swiping right on Duolingo. They are 100% just they're on top of the game when it comes to their content.
Yeah.
They're doing double stuff. They're making learning fun, and they're doing a great job. Lily actually had a meme that I was showing Maya the other day, where they literally had like, because there's a whole thing about Duo's butt. People love Duo's butt for some reason, and yeah, they had a whole meme where they had a person inside their office, dressed in a Lily costume. First, she was flat. Next, she was thick. And then guess who was even thicker than her? Duo himself. I'm sure Grant would like this one though, because you get to see a thick Lily.
Jesus Christ. Grant, before we get your answer, go to the next slide.
Yeah.
So there's this, I'm not sure if this is for sale. I didn't do too much into it, but it's Spanish or Vanish, and it's Duo looking fucking crazy jacked,
He's
and
ripped,
also, and he's naked. And then right next to it is Duo's version, the Eras tour, where it's the classic, at this point now classic, Taylor Swift Eras tour poster.
That's crazy
Um,
stuff, man. They doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm swiping right on Duolingo. I think they're funny. I follow the person on LinkedIn who actually is the social media manager. So there's a lot of cool like little behind the scenes stuff, just
Yeah.
their journey and all that from a social media perspective.
Yeah.
I do remember that the Duolingo did get like a BBL or something like that from Dr. Miami. I remember seeing that on TikTok.
Yeah.
So yeah, they go all out. So big props to them for the creativity. We love to see it, and we love Lily. Please, yes.
Woo!
All right, that was the end of our company meme strength overview, part 1. In part 2, Noel is going to go over his companies, and then we're also going to present our own memes that we came up with for a company that we each chose. So thank you for listening or watching, and bye-bye.